I'll try and work with it. As I'm listening to you intuitively, I think, right, I think I perceive what you said is there's some issues with the LGBTQ thing, which affects a traditional nucleus of a family. I think that's going on. So to challenge that beast, I think there's a shelf life on that, Val. I think they'll get away with doing it for a while, but there's, as far as I can see, even on the international scene as well, it's running out of shelf life. And like the people that they did influence to move away from, let's say, Christian fundamentalism, a man, a woman, children, based on old traditions, is sort of coming back a bit. I think people are trying out this, let's call it a new way, and they're finding maybe it's not as fulfilling as they were sold. So I think there is an organic level, there's an organic process of the pendulum swung via influence from a screen of some kind, be it a phone, a television, or whatever. Like, hey, youngsters, try this thing out. And I think there is an organic shelf life on it. And I think we are just starting to see the pendulum swing back. So I think there's hope for the nucleus, from your point of view. From the strength of a nation, that needs defining as well, doesn't it? Because there's a lot to the strength of a nation. For example, if you're living in an economy like the US economy is running at 120% GDP, Russia's is running at 22% GDP, is if you're living in an economy with that kind of debt leverage, anything you do, um, in any relationship, but particularly a marriage, if you can't achieve a discretionary spend of around, I'd say, a minimum of 35%, your marriage is going to be under tremendous stress. So what do I think? I think it lies down to some nice, simple numbers and some real, look, if you can't achieve this, because if you can't get 35% discretionary income, your marriage is going to be under so much stress. And then when the thrill's gone, BB King, like, you're going to know about it. How are you going to deal with that? So know about this thing before you get into it, and know and align your values. Ask around. Stop making statements like you know it all and start asking questions of people that have been there. Is that useful, Val?